Welcome back, crafty friends. Today is the 7th episode of the Wickedly Crafted 2026 series that's hosted by Robin Pitts of Sir Chauncey Rocco Creative Designs here on YouTube. And this is a year-long series for crafters who love Halloween. Each month, the Ghoul Gang will share fun Halloween crafts, spooky DIYs, and some enchanted ideas. And for today, we have a fun episode because we have our sponsor of the month. This month, August, which we've had to push back the episodes just because of life, And so we are being sponsored by MissKateCuttables. Oh my gosh, I love these, you guys. Look at this. They offer such a broad range of beautiful printed and digital paper collections, ephemera. There's kits for scrapbooking, like 12 by 12 pages already made, and you just put them together. I got to pick a fun Halloween one, of course. So I'm going to show my project, but what's awesome is that MissKateCuttables is offering us a 30% off all their items on their website. It's going to be good from August 4th through October 31st, you guys. 30% off. That is such a good deal. And I'm not kidding you guys. I love these collections, especially their Christmas, because I'm going to show those, you guys. I have the Holly Jolly paper. I have the Christmas cookie paper, and I have the Joy paper. Oh my gosh, you guys, or cheer. I just love this, you guys. I also have the Disney Halloween one, but I can't find it. I know I stuck it in somewhere, so I'm kind of bummed I couldn't find it in the time that I made this video, but definitely head over to the website, online store. The coupon will be Wickedly30, so you guys can use that and get 30% off. Also, we are hosting giveaways on all our channels, but you can win the Wickedly Crafted giveaway. One person will win a $100 gift certificate to MissKateCuttables website or store. And to do that, you'll want to go to Robin's account or channel, and one, you have to be a US resident, just because it's going to be, the ability to mail stuff out. 2, like and comment and subscribe to all the 6 participants of the Wickedly Crafted series, and then also leave a comment on Robin's video saying enter me in Wickedly Crafted giveaway on the 7th. So today, when you guys see this, run over to her channel and make sure to like everybody's channels and videos, but run over to her channel and definitely leave a comment. And the giveaway will close August 12th, and the winner should be announced by the 14th. So you guys definitely check out all the videos, because a lot of us are doing giveaways. I'm doing the giveaway of the project that I made using this paper collection, Boo. I love it. It's vintage. Right now, vintage is in, you guys. And this paper collection, I don't know if you guys have had a chance to play with MissKateCuttables Designs, but I love these. And you guys, the papers, so cute. This collection comes with ephemera, 60 cardstock die cut pieces, super cute, as well as sticker sheet, as you can see here. I've used some of them, and I have lots of scraps because I already used some of this paper. I also picked out some cardstock, and it's like smooth. It's like a 65-pound like thickness, but I love how it turned out. So let me show you my project, you guys. I made a super cute junk journal with fabric as the cover, because I had this pumpkin fabric, and I thought it went well with the collection. I took one of the ephemera pieces and I added a doily, so I stitched it. I added some shabby flowers. I'm going to add a little charm dangle, but that'll be added at later. I kind of ran out of time. Well, I finished the album, but I ran out of time to go back and finish up what I was planning to do. So what I did, as you can see here, is I took some of the papers and I made them individual pages. Some of them have pockets. Well, most of them have pockets, but I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 sheets, and I folded them in half, cut them down to the size. Now this is a pasta box, I believe, or cereal box, something box that I had in my stash, and I turned it into a little mini album, and I added the photo corners. So when you open it up, the cover, I love how it turned out, you guys. I took the paper and added some chipboard to this part here to kind of give sturdiness to my cover, so it's thick. And I added a pocket with some fun spider fabric and then some of the ephemera, and you can doodle, journal here or add your sticker. And then I added the ephemera onto a paper clip and just added extra papers. I love this poop. I feel like they're like primitive, kind of retro. I love it. And I pulled out my Dianna Marcum stamps as well to include because I thought they matched. And I took out some of pumpkins from ScrapDiva Designs and cut them out to make little pumpkin like extra pages. And of course the page. Isn't that such a cute pumpkin? I love it. I added some pom-pom trim. Now this one, what I did was I folded my page in half, and the leftover I made a little pocket, and so now I have, a place for the cut aparts, because there are quite a few pages with cut aparts, and these were just the pieces that were left behind that I didn't want to throw away, so I added some trim, and now I have a place for them. And now you can journal on here, and then you have your pockets over here. And I thought I would add a little clip here just to hold it. I created a pocket, added a sticker, some pumpkin, and then here I have some spider web doilies, so I pulled them out and played around with them. Just fun journaling and, space to kind of slide underneath there. But you can obviously journal on there. And then here's the other side of the pumpkin, because my pages, how I, binded them, what I did was I just did one page and I punched my holes and then binded them. So the next one, what I did was I have this jumbo witch die from Sizzix, and it fits my the Big Shot Pro that I have. And so I created a pocket with the witch hat, and so I used this paper here to match up. And then I had some fun ribbon, so I thought I'd add it there. And then I took out Erica's dies from last year, so I put a spell on you. I thought would be cute. And over here I stamped a cute little witch kit like bag. So cute. You can color it if you want. Oh my gosh. So what I did with these is there's a few pages where the solid colored paper, I just folded it up and made it a pocket. And then I added some pages. Now I used one of Erica's journal die sets, and I used the dies to create my pages. And so now you can just put them in here like this. And here's some ephemera that I added here. And so the witch hat kind of folds over here. Then I added a little pocket here, the little extra, pom-pom trim there, a little ghosty. Here, I took some of the leftover papers and created little pockets, like corner pockets up at the top. And so now I have my pages there, and you have that. Here, I added some fabric. I thought it'd be cute to add to the, like a tab kind of, but I used Dianna Marcum stamps. I'll link it in the description box as well. And then here, just a little die cut piece, and I did do some stitching here. This is a cut apart, and then I added some stickers there. Look, I found this bat paper clip. Isn't that so cool? So I added a cute little card, and I added some washi and some it can go either way. and some ribbons. And then over here for the pocket, here's a spooky cut apart, and then just a cat shape. Since the cat's there, I thought I'd do that one. And then for this one, what I decided to do was add an extra paper that I had, and I did some border punches. Add a little washi back here, but now I have, you know, my pocket one has this extra piece there. And then I did a flap here so you can put your pictures in journaling. Cute little cut apart with the candy corn. So cute. And there's different faces for the candy corn. And here I decided to make pockets on this set, so I pulled out the cut apart that had the cat, and over here the hat. I did fussy cut her out and then stitched so that I could add it there. And then I pulled out the Mayhem and Magic die set that was the Halloween one from last year from ScrapDiva. And the hat is also her Memory Decks hat from the witch hat. And then these come from the stamp market that I got last year or the year before. And I just did the witch legs since the paper has the witch legs. And then again, just die cut with the journaling piece from ScrapDiva Designs, because I'm trying to get more uses out of my dies in different ways and where to put them. And then I did a belly band with the little, I did fussy cut out the candy corn from one of the papers and then added it here. And this is also ScrapDiva Designs. And then I border punch for the belly band. And I added this fun little piece here since this one was just a piece and you could see the piece here. So I took the cut aparts that are this square shape and I made a little pocket. And so now I have that there. And then I added a fun little spider web. I had a larger one, so I added it here. Added some more trim. Here's another pocket with some fun tags. I just love how this turned out, you guys. I added a little extra here. I didn't add too much because the person who gets this, I want them to be able to add stuff too, you know. So how cute is that? Just a little extra here and there. On this one, I did a double pocket. I did this one here, and then I did this bottom one down here. So I love how this turned out. It's so cool. And then here again, I did another little pocket, and then my pages. So cute. And I just added the ephemera. And here is the other witch hat that I did. And I found my mesh, so I added it here with some more pom-pom trim. And then I decided I wanted to do another little mini journal. So I took some of the paper scraps and added a fun little strip of the fabric. And I just stitched all the way down the middle. But I went and found some vintage looking stamps and decided to just stamp them in there. So each little page has something different. How fun is that? And that's a fun way to use your stamps, right? And then I added some ephemera, just simple. And then another ephemera piece, or this is a cut apart, and I made it the pocket and then added the spider web. And this one I left blank again because in my mind I want the person to be able to fill it up, but I did add some pockets over here. And look at this little journaling card. This is part of Erica's, I think it was a scalloped mini album. I'll add it in the description box, but I did add like an extra little belly band style, but I did some stitching with the hats. I thought it'd be fun to do like 3 of the colors, kind of like candy corn, but in a different pattern. And then the last page, what I did was, again, I had the fold, and instead of adding like a little pocket, I added the cut apart and then made another pocket here like this with the tab. And I just love the way that looks, and it turned out so cute. And look at this, I love it. I added the photo corners in the back as well. And you could see the ribbon that I used and then glued this part here on it. So it's got that pattern of fabric. I love how that looks. This ribbon, it had wire, but I pulled it out. All right, friends, be sure to go to the next person, which should be Natalie, I believe, and craft along with us. You know, tag us in your projects with the hashtag Wickedly Crafted Series so that we can see your guys' project. Definitely check out all the girls and their giveaways if they are sharing. I believe most of us agreed. So I appreciate you guys so much for, you know, stopping by and checking us out. I hope that you are looking forward to it. But don't forget, go over to Robin's and sign up for the giveaway because it's a $100 gift card. Be sure to comment on all the participants and subscribe and follow. And I hope you guys liked our projects. Thank you guys. Bye.